Hi guys, and welcome to another tutorial on behalf of Seaweed Gel UK. Today's tutorial has come as a request to show different ways of doing an ombre style. So what I'm going to show you today is how to ombre with a sponge, and also how to ombre and blend using the Seaweed Gel brush, just to give you a couple of different ways of doing it. So let's get started. So the colours that we're going to be using today are Peaches, which is number 53, Tangy, which is number 14, and Melon Coral, which is number 116. You'll also need your Seaweed base coat and your top coat. I'm going to be using colour pops today, so I don't need the base coat today. You'll also need a gel brush, which is this is the Seaweed Gel brush. You'll also need a makeup sponge and some tweezers and a tile or a coaster, some foil. Normally in the salon I use a thumb palette, but today I'm going to be using a tile. So in order to show you what I do with the sponge, the request that came, the person in question said that they struggle to use a sponge to do an ombre effect. And I'm hoping that the way that I use the sponge will make things easier and will mean that you can actually achieve the ombre effect using a sponge. However, I will show you how to do it with a gel brush too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, off camera, put number 53 Peaches, 2 coats of, onto a colour pop, and then we'll come back and we'll start the ombre. I have popped on a couple of coats of Peaches, which is number 53, as our base colour. And then what I've done is I've decanted Tangy here and Melon Coral here. I've taken our cosmetic sponge, and what I've done is I've actually chopped it up into smaller pieces. And what you can do is you can take some tweezers, take hold of your sponge, dip your sponge in your colour, and you can ombre on with a sponge in this way. So rather than taking the whole sponge and struggling to sponge in that way, you can take it and you can load it onto a smaller piece, and then using your tweezers you can start to ombre. So this is just one way that you can achieve a blended ombre using a sponge, but just in a smaller piece to make it easier for you. So you can graduate the colour down as your colour starts to run out on your sponge before you dip back in. So that's just one way of doing it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure that, and then I'm going to show you how to blend using the brush. So we've added some colour using the sponge, and what you would do is you would build that colour up using the sponge, so that you've got a noticeable graduation of colour. But just for purposes of camera, I'm now just going to show you how to use a gel brush. So this is the Seaweed Gel brush. So what we're going to do is we're going to dip it into our Melon Coral, and what you can do is you can either paint straight from the bottle itself, or you can paint on using your gel brush. And then all you're going to do is just blend the colour down using your gel brush. You can pat it to try and create almost a sponge type effect. You can drag it and blend it that way. There's lots of different ways that you can graduate the colour using your gel brush. And you could start it off like that, and you could finish off the blend using a sponge in the method that I've just shown you to try and get a better ombre finish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and build that up and come back and show you the finished effect. So I'm hoping you can see that now, that it's a bit clearer to camera, that we've got a finished ombre effect there. It's now been top coated in our Seaweed top coat, the Diamond Shine one, just so you can see the gradient effect there that we've achieved. And like I say, that can be achieved using cut up pieces of sponge. You can paint straight from the bottle and then blend using a gel brush. can paint straight from the bottle and blend using your cut up pieces of sponges. There's lots of different ways that you can achieve this look, and really it's down to preference and how you feel you can best achieve the look. So just a reminder, today we've used Peaches, which is our base colour, 2 coats of. We've then used Tangy, and our neon colour is Melon Coral. So they are the 3 colours that we've used to try and achieve the ombre effect today. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have any further requests for me, then please get in touch. Anything that you're unsure of how to create using Bio Seaweed Gel, particularly with the Unity ones, as they don't require a top coat and they do come out of the lamp dry. Things such as using loose glitters and foils. So if you've got anything that you want to know and would like to see in a future video, then please get in touch. You can contact me on Twitter at TherapyLinks. I'm also on Instagram at TherapyLinks, and I'm on Facebook, Therapy Intuitive Beauty -Lincoln. So please get in touch, and I'll leave all the details of what I've used today in the description box below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again. Bye.